and I didn't realize it. So it was only going for like 21 minutes. And you'll never believe that it took like 2 hours to get the engine in. So that was annoying that it just stopped. So sorry for that. But we did end up getting the engine mounts in, which is good. That took a little while. I think everything's set right. We just have to get the manifold, and we have to get just about everything put back on, generator, hood, all that. But I think it's sitting where it's supposed to sit, so that's good. So we're back. The live stream is back up after I thought I caught the whole thing, but I didn't. So if you didn't catch the start of the stream, the engine is in, it's on its mounts. We should have the transmission to put in. And so now I have my iPad and I can watch the stream and making sure it's on properly. So we don't have to worry about that, hopefully. Yeah, my phone lost connection, so that was very unfortunate. It's at 100%. It lost connection. So I'm gonna start, I guess I'll get the water pump and I'll put that in first. Because I guess why not? Well, you do the transmission and I start with this stuff.
We need to get it on those mounts. Darn close though.
There was one.
You covered in grease somewhere here.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll stop before we have the engine out. Work with the engine. Dog food. Alright, so.
One we can trust.
It's not blowing to the gas tank or whatever.
They have bigger ones that can mount on there.
But I don't think we need that.
Can you drop it just a shade? Well, no. We'll figure it out. What's there?
Yeah, I guess probably right here on the seat.
Oh, I was gonna do a trash can over here.
Or that too. Hang on. I'll be back. I'm gonna go. scrape my knee, or scrape up my box. I need to hose them off.
You gotta scrape out the scraper. Is that bad?
Just yeah.
Well, no, it's just
Oh,
it's the rubber deteriorating a little.
better than all my grease though. Better that off.
Can you lift the engine just to shade?
Yeah, give me a second. Ugh. Okay. I put my Crocs in my feet.
3/4 of an inch.
It's like one pump. More.
Yeah, a little more. Oh, come on. 1/4 inch more, maybe?
Do you want me to loosen the engine mount so it actually lifts a little more?
No. I just gotta get this into the hole and then it'll drop back down.
How much more?
Okay, that's good. Where's the other engine now?
Oh, do we need the things? These? Oh,
Clean it long. The other scraper.
and these, I can't forget those.
Yeah, scraper.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, let's look for the gasket.
Oh. Got cooked on oil or something. It's eaten away because of this rubber.
Or could be asphalt. Let that go acid.
Probably just needs to come back. Oh, about a half inch. And then over.
The engine? The engine is in the engine wraps. Well, I mean, I guess we have a little bit problem to play with because they're not super tight. Or I can untighten them a little bit. Do you want me to loosen the engine last little?
Yeah, just loosen a little and then drop the hoist.
Okay.
Lower just a little.
Oh, oh my.
What?
Okay. So the engine. Okay, well, never mind. So the engine, whatever, it just sits on those mounts. It doesn't actually.
Yeah.
No,
Well, no, I've got bolts that have to go through it, but I'm not anywhere near lined up. So we just need to drop almost an inch on the one side.
so just drop the hoist.
Yeah.
One more.
Keep going because they're actually dropping the car on me. Now, a little more. A little more. Keep going just a little bit. Okay, stop. Might be able to get it lined up now. Maybe. Pry bar, that yellow handle, yellow and black thing I was using.
Yeah, where is it?
You moved it. We slid the car forward.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna work. Engine's gotta come back. Like I can feel the hole in the mount still behind the transmission.
Well, the engine can't come back to 21.
Cars stuck on me now. Yep. Car dropped that much. On me.
So how? Might move.
My thought is actually,
This has a little bit of, well, no.
yeah, it does. Half tempted to see if I can get the jack out and lift the cross member, lift the car to the, and that'll help push the weight back.
Drive shafts there.
Yeah. Transmissions, or the jack is stuck in there.
No, so I can't do that because engine out.
Okay, then step away. See that?
I think, just be careful because it's engine out, I think broke. Yeah, it's not. It should be like. It wasn't fully on.
transmission?
You have the transmission up there?
Well, I put the screwdriver up through the transmission mount all the way up. I can't get a second hand to feel where it's going. Maybe I can. Crap, that's behind the transmission. I don't know if I can do it without the car being higher.
Okay, what's the car?
And just let the hoist all the way down. Just slowly do it. See if it actually sets. Close.
Well, don't take it off yet, because I'm not sure if that's on there. So yeah, leave it on. It's what it is. I don't fully trust it yet. car just made it come forward. Let me try to lower it a little bit.
There we go. It's close.
I can lower it a little more if you want me to.
I think I'm side to side off a little bit, but
Go around. We're good other than that. You need it lowered a little.
yeah, if you can lower it just a little bit more, because it is lifting when I pull it back.
Brandon and I are heading out.
All right, drive safe.
Do you think I'll have to fill up Mom's car as a half a tank?
Probably not,
Okay.
but Mom needs it tomorrow, so
Use it for church in the morning.
yeah,
So I should?
it would be sure nice for Mom.
Okay, I'll just put it in the car.
I think we're close. It's now a matter of hitting the right hole. Hitting the holes hard.
I'm gonna fix this.
Oh, so dang close, but just cannot drop down.
I'm gonna lower it a little more.
No, not yet. on the exhaust pipe? No, I'm like circling the hole. I think. Let's see if we can do two at once. If you're lucky, I'm one.
Do you need me to hold that or something?
I don't know. I just cannot figure out where the heck I'm missing it. Should just be able to slip down, and it just is not. Well, just hold on, don't let move. Got a screwdriver up, but now if I can get the bolt down.
Keep it. I can't hold it much longer. Here, keep going. You need me to.
Maybe.
Did you get the one side?
Got one side. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go on the other side. Get better angle on that side. But having one in should be a little easier.
Should we get these engine of the housing bolts things in?
Or what? Those bracket ones,
Or do we just loosen those?
those have to go, we're gonna have to raise the car, cause I'm gonna have to get that cover on.
Okay. Just the paint.
We'll probably tighten everything out up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the screwdriver in, I think.
I'm gonna go to bed sooner and later, cause I gotta get up early, no, you gotta get up.
I know when I have to get up.
And I know you need a shower still too.
I know.
Okay, I'm all in. So you can probably let that in, I'll tighten that up and let the engine down.
I'm gonna lift it a little if I just so I can.
Yep, whatever you need to do.
Can I drop the car a little bit? So we might have to do that to the left side.
Yeah, you can, but there's a jack stand on the other side.
Well, I need this side to front end of that bench. Can I? I'm not sure if that engine or not.
That's gonna be on our short list.
I'll tighten it down, but I don't, not going to do anything. I'm trying to get can you push us on this property? It's close. I'll tell you to bend the engine. I just need the engine to spit up. You're going to bend the no. That's not doing what I need. When you pushed on the engine, that's what I need. I don't have any leverage to do it. That's good enough. That's it. That kind of set in place. So. Tightening this isn't gonna do much, but I don't know.
Oh, 9:30.
I might just tighten these up and then.
Yeah, get the water pump on. Probably drop the voice.
Alright, so I'm gonna just tighten up the engine mounts. And then take the hoist off. And the engine should be in place. And I'm also gonna put this water pump on real quick. Then after that we have generator and all the fun stuff to put on. Manifold, all that. More and we're gonna call it good.
vice grips or channel locks, and crescent would be fine.
And the what?
Crescent, the other one is right there. Black. Yeah. Man, we smashed the crap out of some of these threads. Guess it's hidden. Oh, I see where it is.
That this end is also this end's hidden. You're not gonna get that straight.
Well, you can hear it hitting the tip and spinning.
I know, it's
fine.
like,
It's fine.
no, it's not, it's just.
Yeah, I got it. see it. I know.
Fresh skin.
Done that more than once, and
There's a bracket I have.
there's 2 brackets.
Let me go get it.
Yeah, thread sealer.
Well, it might not be. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting next to it, so it's not that good. Don't get stressed out. I think I have. Might have had no one, but I'm not gonna.
The next shelf up. No. Top. There you go.
Where was it?
It didn't fall. It wasn't staying in that other shelf, so.
Where's the rapture?
I'm guessing underneath my drill right there. Right, nope, to your left. On top of the cornhole.
The 3 is not rapture.
Because I have the 5/8 here.
I'll find it somewhere.
Well, the issue is this was moving here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a. It was small.
That's kind of it. Keep going.
I don't have the Franklin. Oh, it's right under.
Oh, underneath my arm.
Yeah.
See what's happening, at least have a seat.
Looks like it's more than this.
Oh, here. What size? See if this is legible. Yeah, this is saying 10 millimeter. What's the equivalent of 10 millimeter?
90.
Oh,
That's bigger than 10 millimeter.
like I said, this says 10 millimeter. It's not.
Yeah, what the heck?
You know, 7/8, 10 millimeter, same thing.
Bigger than 7/8.
Because it says.
Oh, okay. Well, no, look at the arrow. It says
Oh.
21 millimeter.
Okay, I wasn't seeing that. Very tidy. Ha!
Do I need to put the sensor in first? Oh no, you screwed that up. I get it.
Very tempted to pull those towels and drop the spark plugs in. I don't
Yeah.
think we're doing anything that'll break spark plug.
red suits are cleaned out, they're actually like, yeah. And so that one can't even get that far. I think the thread's just cleaned out. That's not actually before I remember how we could see bubbles. I'm pretty sure that's that rust. Okay, then whatever.
Yeah, just trying to keep dirt and stuff out of them. Accidentally pushing a paper towel in or something. this out of Grandma Grandpa's garage. This is the heavy thing we have to do.
I went back, I opened the trunk, and I meant to put this back in there. I closed the trunk, and I didn't put this back in. Oh, I put the
What'd you put back there?
bowl with paper towels. So I had subconsciously, like, oh, that's bad. Is it in? Feels like it's in. Could just be loose like that. And when cooling's flowing, it'll have pressure on it, so it'll either leak or it doesn't. We'll find out. So if it does have a leak, we'll do something about it. If it doesn't have a leak, just leave it alone.
can't rotate the engine about half a turn, can we?
Good luck. You can try. With new rings, and I was having a hard time with the flywheels. New rings, and they're having had oil on them. I mean, I put oil on the rings before I put it in, but that's all the oil that's on there. So.
Yeah, it's closer, just drag it.
No way I was getting that all the way up. Try another thing we should do before the manifold goes in. Or not that we have to, but it'd just be easier.
Fuel pump? Oh, repair that, yeah.
Probably could do fuel pump real quick. I might do that real quick just to...
I would wanna,
Oh yeah, you are do gaskets.
yeah, at least do the gaskets on the top.
got spark plugs in, water pump, ignition coil stuff, oil cap. We still have to do manifold and exhaust stuff, and then fuel pump. But I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna clean up the garage a little bit, put away tools, you know, all the things. And the gasket kit, put right here. First one gasket. I don't know where the other two are. I am so confused. I'll figure this out tomorrow. I'm doing that. I get distracted too easily. What do you want, Connor? I don't have my iPad right here, so I can't look at what people are saying. Let me wipe the hands off so I can touch my iPad. Like my hands. Like I'm a different color. What the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, but putting this engine, we scratched up.
What side Hazel?
I'll get it cleaned up. Just give me 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. Look at all this trash. That's crazy. This is the easiest engine I rebuilt. 3 days. My Camaro took 3 weeks. Gas can make your stuff. I'm just putting all the gasket stuff here. Okay. your knee with gas cans. That'd feel good. Trying to clean up a little bit. I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning, and then after I'm done with whatever, I'm going to put back the rest of this engine. Hopefully we'll get it running tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to use this. You guys like my feeler gauge? It's like a 1/12 of an inch. If you just cut a soda can, fold it in half. That's a good feeler gauge for anywhere from a 1/12 to a 1/15 of an inch. Fun fact.
Put it in the bag on top of the crop creeper. Or right around there somewhere. Yeah. Because that's the transmission mounts. Somewhere are the bolts for that. But
I'm gonna just put everything like here and then I'll just have this. It's good. I need to clean up and I'll open this.
well, can you roll?
Yeah, I'll roll up
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
thinking about that.
Then you're good.
I'm saying, you know, get them.
Yeah.
I don't want them setting out this way. I'll get it. I can.
I need it.
Yeah. Okay, let's clean up here. See, I just used a Dr. Pepper can to make a feeler gauge. And it worked out just fine. You ever see an oil filter like this? This car didn't even come with an oil filter, so my uncle put this on in the 90s. Kinda crazy. I'm gonna lay this on top of the engine. Maybe. Put that on tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm not gonna make a mess of it. I'll put it in the box. for. Alright, so let me show you what we did today. So we got the engine in, obviously. Once we got the engine in, we got the water pump on. I did a couple of small things like this ignition coil and, you know, whatever, oil cap. Still got to do the manifold. And then we got to put the transmission on, which is just sitting over here. So we'll have to put the transmission on, the drive shaft back up. You ever seen a transmission this small? Like, here's my hand for comparison. It's like 1, 2, it's like 2.5 of my hands. It's crazy. But I guess since it doesn't have synchros or anything, it's just 3 gears. It's still like 50 pounds for being that small. Anyway. Tomorrow, I think I'll probably go live, because why not? Tomorrow, got to put the oil filter on. Got a new temperature sensor, so that's good. We got to do the generator. Got some new wires for that. We rewired the horn, because these wires crack really easily. Like you can see here, like I guarantee if I don't know. Let me go get an old wire and show you guys. Oh, there's one down here? Yes, there is. Like, look how easy this thing cracks. Like, I don't know, they're bad. Anyway, so we had to rewire that. There's a better example in the car. I saved the wire. Let me get it here. Yeah, this one. You bend it and look at that thing. So, we rewired that. We're going to have to rewire some more. Then we'll have to hit this down and paint that another time to get the horns on and everything, because that just sits on the horns like that. And then we'll have to do distributor. Then we'll have to do spark plugs, like wires. And then eventually, if it starts, we'll have to put the hood back on, which that'll be interesting. But yeah, we're almost there. We got the engine in today, and that's all that matters. That was our goal. Fun fact, kind of random, but where's the marking? Right there on the bottom. This is 8350. So this car was made on August 3rd of 1950. I think it was assembled, because the head was made on July 28th, and the manifold at the date of July 26th. So this car was made from July 26th to August 3rd. So, and I think that in that first body number, 802, I think that's August 2nd. So if it was like July 28th or whatever, it'd say like 7/28. So I think that's August 2nd, and then August 3rd. So anyway, it was made end of July, beginning of August. So that's pretty cool. We scratched up the firewall a little bit, but that's all right. If I really care, I'll get some touch-up paint. But the firewall's already damaged a little bit. But, you know, you can't tell, especially with the hood on. This is the big, unfortunate news. We cracked the heater box core thingy. We have the heater box here, but the thing that delivers it to the car, which is not a big deal, but we're going to probably should get some black duct tape, or silver duct tape or something, or like a insulating tape. We'll get some cardboard, glue it on, take all this loose stuff out, and then just get some insulating tape, and I think that should fix it. That should be good enough. It shouldn't look too bad. Then, oh yeah, that's another thing we gotta do tomorrow is the heater box thing. And then we gotta clean up. Look at this mess on the freezer. Oh my goodness. Don't worry. 3-day engine rebuild, that's what happens. So, oh yeah, and look, we painted the fender walls. Let me show you what they used to look like. There's a little section down here I can show you. See right there? That's what they used to look like. This was even more rusted, but we painted that. We got some more electrical stuff. New wires, because these cloth wires crack easily. We had to rewire the generator thing. Then we got a new temperature thing. Let me show you the new temperature thing. This thing is fancy. Where is it? Here it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Blends right in. Thing's looking nice. So we tested it. It works with just the heat gun. So it goes up to temperature. So that's good. Hopefully I'll probably go live tomorrow if this thing does start. And when it does start, I'll update y'all. I'll probably go live when I'm putting together engine because got nothing better to do. Also, some more collateral damage from the engine. Put an inner thingy. We did bend the brake line a little. That's supposed to come across like right here. But that's alright. I think we still have brakes. Let me go check actually. If not, then that's unfortunate. This will be... Okay, let's see if we still have brake pressure. We still have brakes. A little squeaky. Let's make sure there's not brake fluid all over the ground now. Okay, hold up. Okay, if I don't spill all the coolant. I don't see no brake fluid leaking, so I don't think we bent it that bad. So I'll be going live tomorrow. Should I go live? Put it in the chat if I should go live. I'll probably go live. I don't know why I wouldn't. Because I don't know of anything better to do. I could make a video. But at the same time, going live is more fun than making a video. And I don't have to edit these. So that's good. But the hood's going to be fun because we have 3 bolts. These ones aren't going to be too hard. We really need 4 people and we only have 2. Because we used 4 people to get it off. And these are inside the car. Real hard, they're under the dash. There's the dash, there's the bolts. It's real annoying. So these ones go there. And this hood's not too heavy with 3 people or whatever, 3 or 4 people. 2 people, it's going to be interesting, so we'll just have to be careful. Anyway, we also damaged the weather stripping a little bit. Right there. But, you know, things that happen with engine builds, that's alright. I did a valve job. Did a lot to this engine, 3 days. We took on the 31st, or started this, took it apart on the 30th. Took the engine out on the 31st. January 1st, I took the engine apart. The 2nd, I rebuilt it. And today's the 3rd. Put it back in. Tomorrow is the 4th, which, yeah, so 6 days later, we'll have it hopefully all together. Which, I don't know about you, but 3-day engine rebuild and 6 days to completely take it out, put it back in, and put it back together. I say that's pretty good. I don't know about you, but that's pretty good. Because my Camaro engine, this is my 2nd rebuild this month. My Camaro engine, if you want an update on that, the cam, it does not fit, apparently, or something with something. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I tried to cam it, and some people say it fits, some that, I don't know. It should fit. I hope it works. But that took 3 weeks to rebuild. I was mostly waiting for parts. This was just rings, head gasket, new gasket kit, valve job. So I did just as much on my Camaro as this, and this was 3 days versus 3 weeks, really. So wasn't too bad. I had to weld the manifold. Let me show you that here, if I can get over here. Oh my goodness. This is the mess I'm talking about. Here's the manifold welding job. It's kind of messy. But I was going to grind it down, but I didn't care. And I don't think anyone else is going to care. It's like, you know, not everything needs to be perfect. Because anything that this was, now it's much better. Even if it's, like that loading job, the manifold looks 10 times better with the black paint and a little bit of welds on it, but you know. Use sealing, okay, yeah. We could do that. I could try that, yeah. I don't know, we'll see if, I'm not sure, I'm not sure if my sister, because my sister, me, my dad, and my sister's boyfriend, Brandon, he helped us, he was on the front. My sister helped, and me and my dad were on the side loosening bolts. So we might be able to do it with just the 4 people, but if we only have 2, I could use sealing straps. That's not a terrible idea. Or if we have this too, we could try to use. I don't know, we'll figure it out. That's a tomorrow issue. You know, this gasket maker is pretty good. I used it here, you can see. Yeah, I don't know. This is my uncle's, so I don't know, we've had this in the family for a long time. So it's kind of what was this? Last Thanksgiving we got this running, like for the first time, running and driving. Then last Christmas we got it driving on the road and running pretty good. And then just a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, stopped running because I went to pull out the driveway and it started to stumble. I thought it was just because it's cold, because sometimes when it's cold it'll stumble when you're starting to get going. I let it warm up, so I didn't think that was the issue, but I don't know. But turns out, did a compression test, it was all uneven. We added oil to the cylinders, made the compression go up in these ones, but not these ones. And so I think these ones were losing compression through the valves. These ones were losing compression through the rings, because the oil filled the gap in between the piston wall and the rings. So that kind of makes sense, but it kind of, I don't even know what's happening, you know. Anyway, so, and the head gasket was leaking anyway, and the rings were leaking. We knew that was going to need to be done. And I'm glad it's just done and it's in. And now I just have a couple things to do. So, also, this is our other projects. This is a 74 Saab Sonnet. We've had this since 1980. My grandpa bought it as a daily driver. I gotta take the Christmas lights off, but this is my dad's high school car, 86 Camaro. We're having clutch issues, you know. And this is my uncle's car, which, if you don't know the story of my uncle, he died of cancer in 2004, so this car is very special to us. And these 2 will be my daily drivers. Hopefully we'll get that going soon, so we can take to Camaro Rally, and maybe we'll take these on road trips. Utah, I don't know, something like that. What else? Then I got the LS swapped 84 El Camino and the 95 Camaro that I cammed and whatever. And hopefully the V6 will have just as much power as the V8s at the time. That's my goal, around 230-ish, 230 to 270. But we'll see. You never know. The Christmas lights looked real nice when this thing was running. Now it's not running. It doesn't look super nice when they're just on. But, you know, this sticker's been on there since my grandma had it in the 80s. My grandpa drove it too. My grandma drove this from Colorado to Nebraska like every weekend for like a semester. So that's pretty cool. Did a new paint job on this. There's a video. This is actually tractor paint. So I did a video on that the other day. Or not the other day, this summer, if you want to go watch that. What else? I don't know. It's show you the underside of the Camaro. Oh, you can't really see it, but you know. Yeah, this actually, my goodness, my throat. I'm losing my voice, I swear. Actually, this is the V4. So the Sonnet 2s, the Sonnet 1s, they only made like 6 of them were 2-stroke. Sonnet 2s, about half of them were 2-stroke, about half of them were V4s, and then all the Sonnet 3s, this one's a Sonnet 3, are V4s. And it's so funny when I post videos on it, people are like, no, it's an inline 4, not a V4. This is actually a true V4, 2 cylinders on each side. I could pop the hood for you, maybe. And then, well, that's a lot of work. I gotta move the trash can. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, but it's a true V4. Like, it's 4 cylinders in the shape of a V. People don't understand that, but it's, you know, it's kind of funny to explain to people. Pop-up headlights. That's pretty cool. When I painted them with it up, so there's a little bit of, you know, it's a whole thing. I want to get spare tires for these because the spare tire in this is from the 70s. Spare tire from this is from the 90s. And I don't think any of them hold air. This is an old bias ply. Yeah, and the Saab is actually fiberglass, so that's cool. You can see, I don't know. I can't show you good, but there's a couple areas where it's kind of under this tape here where it's, when I painted it, the paint kind of stretched with the fiberglass. I don't know what it did, but yeah, so fiberglass, this thing is like 1,800 pounds with people in it and everything, so it only has 65 horsepower, but it'll get up and go. It'll go 100 miles an hour. We never pushed it that much, but it'll go highway speeds pretty comfortable. It's just loud. Straight piped with glass packs. That's all that'll fit under there. I'll show you here. Straight piped, and you see the glass packs. That's all that'll fit under there because it has 6 inches of clearance, but we didn't care to try to fit anything more under there. Also, it's a great snow car because it's front-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive stick shift with all the weight up front. It'll pull right up hills. That's a better snow car than a lot of modern vehicles besides the ABS and whatever. Yeah, I would swap it. We've had thoughts. My dad had thoughts in the 90s, but we figure there's only about 600 of these that were ever imported. 74 is imported to America. There's probably about 200 left, so it's so original. I don't want to even mess with it. So, you know, if we were to do anything, I'd put like a Weber carb and just upgrade the V4 in here. But other than that, you know, this is a pretty nice car. I don't want to touch it much, so I think I want to keep all three of these really original. Just because this is the V6 with the stick shift, which is a rare option. Nice Krager wheels. This is just rare, and this is all original paint and everything. So, you know, original engine, original transmission. Yeah, these usually, like, they're super rare, but they don't sell for a lot because it's like supply and demand. Like, there's a lot of Model Ts, but they're pretty expensive for what they are, or they're pretty cheap because there's a lot of them, and there's a high demand. It's kind of weird, supply and demand. I don't know. A lot of people know about them, just not a lot of people want them. Like, you get them for ones in the shape that before we started restored like this for. I mean, you can get one restored like this for like $12,000. You can get one unrestored for like $1,200. So, just what you want to spend, if you can even find them. The hardest part, the only thing we're missing on this, is the front bumper, because my grandpa took it off because he didn't like the look. But we have the back bumper. We have 2 back bumpers. Here, let me go around. We got a bunch of extra parts from a guy in about 40 minutes from us. We met him at Cars and Coffee. A couple extra doors, some glass. You can see the bumper standing up over there. So we got a bunch of extra parts, which is pretty cool. Car community is awesome. You know? Apparently, yeah, in Sweden, someone was commenting on one of my videos. These are like $1 million in Sweden, like Swedish currency, which is about 100,000 US. So, you know, I guess Swedes just value their cars a lot more than Americans do, but, you know, just kind of funny. So, nice soccer ball wheels. We have actually 6 of those. 2 of them are bent, and that's why we don't have a spare tire, because the one back here is bent. Yeah, and this is kind of unique. So it's kind of like the Datsuns and the MGs and whatever, but it's a Saab. Everyone thinks these are a Datsun 240Z. We joke it was just left in the dryer too long. It's the Datsun 240Z, but left in the dryer too long, you know. People, when you come back here, they're like, they've never heard of Saab because they went out of business how long ago. But you come back here, and it says Saab, and people are like, that's a Saab? And, you know. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I'll be live streaming in the morning, or probably tomorrow afternoon, actually. I got to clean up a little bit and shower and do a couple things. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. It'll probably be around 1 o'clock. set your notifications, make sure they're on. Subscribe, like, do all the things to make sure you're notified if you want to watch this engine go together. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.